because it's got Charlie Puth as the addition. I was completely wrong for who was going to be the star.
I mean,
the next guest, but
he's kind of a staple in the franchise, so I guess that
100%
makes
yes,
sense.
yes. I think, you know what, with the addition of the vocal lines, I do appreciate the part 2 a little bit more than the part 1.
Okay.
It feels a little bit more, it still sounds soundtracky, like to,
I mean,
like,
yeah,
a movie, you know what I'm saying? But I do think I like part 2 a little bit more than I like part 1. I think it's because I like Charlie Puth's voice a little bit more with a soundtrack like this.
yeah.
Not that the rapping sections were bad, it's just not my,
I mean, it's also just like a staple for
taste.
Fast and Furious. You have like a very
100%.
heavy like rap section, and then you got some vocals. So I'm sure with having a little more vocals, it kind of counterbalanced the first part, but that's probably like a refreshing change.
100%, because it's a little bit of a different vibe from the first one. Like, I don't know, it sounds more hopeful, I guess, is the word that I would use, rather than the first one. But it's like, it's still good. I added it to like all my streaming playlists for the for Jimin.
Or just
for all of like Jimin soundtracks, I've added that one with the first one. So if you guys want to stream that song, then you have all of the things. Plus, you can stream the entirety of Face. So realistically, what would
who's
you
winning
do?
here? Who's winning here?
It's really Jimin. You know what I'm saying?
For Tay, for Festa, we got Le Jazz de Vie.
Oh my god.
A quote I saw from an army is that Tay did not choose jazz. Jazz chose V.
100%. His voice, I had said this on Twitter as well, but his voice is built for jazz. Like, there's something so...
Haven't we been talking about that for forever at this point?
100%, 100%. I just needed to, like, get him to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm sure he was itching to do it as
100%.
well.
100%. So to have, like, an addition to Festa be the, like, jazz, this like beautifully composed artwork that it really was, it was absolutely beautiful. His voice is just, it soars above the clouds.
Oh hell yeah.
And like I said, like, his voice is just built for jazz. It's got this unbelievable soul presence to it.
And after that, like, the comments on YouTube, it's like, I'm so excited for his solo album.
Oh my god. If he does a jazz album, I'll literally be buried in the ground.
Listen, like, there needs to be at least one jazz track on that album.
100%. Like, if there's not, I'm gonna be like, Tay, what are we doing? Let's have a conversation.
Can we also get like a Tay version of Blue and Gray?
Oh,
because he wrote it. So.
He did write it. That would be so good.
Because remember, he said it was going to be on his album,
but then it was on B. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we might get like a
Tay version,
like a demo or like a Tay version.
Oh, that would be so good.
Love that. That'd be so good.
Tay, please make it happen. I love it.
At this point, I've been shooting my bullshit over and over, and most of it has come true. So
I'm kind of working. So we're just like gonna put this into the universe and manifest it and a whole thing.
I've been doing so good this year with manifesting and guessing stuff.
It's true.
Compared to the last 2 years where we're clowning
the whole time. I like genuinely can't wait for his album. I feel like it'll be just like so perfectly Tay. Like, I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
He's been working on it for a long time.
I want it. Tay, give it to me.
Give it to me. Give, please. And JK, we got a Weverse letter from our golden Maknae.
Yes, it was so incredibly Jungkook. Like, I don't even know how, you know what I mean? Like, I can't describe it anymore. It's just like, it is JK. That's it.
I mean, last week we put him to sleep, so
it's facts. I mean, he is just so incredibly sweet. He really understands ARMY on a very emotional level. Like Namjoon understands us on an intellectual level so incredibly well, but JK really understands like our heart and what we like need to hear sometimes. And he's so incredibly sweet. He radiates joy and happiness for us all the time.
I mean, you also gotta remember that JK grew up with ARMY as well.
It's true.
Literally. Because
Yeah,
he debuted so young that
Yeah. No, I agree. He's so incredibly sweet. If you haven't read the letter, please go and read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's so sweet.
He's a baby. He's my age, but he's a baby.
He's a baby.
All right. Well, that brings us to our songs of the week.
Yes.
We've made it.
We have
somehow
made it.
It wasn't too hard. I'm just saying.
No, it really wasn't.
All right. I'll go first. So my BTS song this week is Serendipity. Because today for the music challenge was your favorite Jimin song, solo song, and I tried not to do too much of like their like solo music.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes it's inevitable, just kind of like the one I chose for J-Hope. But even though I love all the songs on Face, Serendipity will always have like a very special place in my heart.
I love that song.
So that's my BTS song this week.
Love it.
And my non-BTS song is Cars Lettuce title track, Icky. It's so good. At first, like when I saw like the challenges on TikTok before I like listened to the full song, I was like, it's got kind of like a weird like chorus.
Oh, okay.
But it works. It works really well. And also knowing that a lot of like most of Cars music is very inspired by Latino music, and it has been their debut over 7 years ago.
Right.
It's always been like very heavily like
Spanish
Latino
influence.
Music. Spanish like South America music inspired. Still has that in that title track. It's really, really good. So
nice.
Recommend you go give a listen.
Love it.
What about you?
Well, I've been listening to Take Two a lot this week, like at the BTS event and like all my stories.
I mean, I couldn't also put Take Two, so you know.
No, I love it. And then my non-BTS song, because in Calgary, it's been raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot here as well in the past couple days. I think today's the first day that we have sun in a while.
We have a lot of rain that like downtown is pretty much flooded at this point, so that's fun.
Hopefully it helps with the fires.
Well, I think it'll help in Jasper because it's snowing up there, so
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's Alberta. I don't know what to say. Like, it is what it is. We've had July here in Calgary have snow, so I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so my pick for this like rainy vibe that's been going on is Forever Rain by Namjoon. I love like making a cup of tea and like having this song on in the background and just like reading a book. Like it invokes this like beautiful feeling of like safety and serenity that I can't explain unless you just like listen to the song.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Just so good. It's so good.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm such in a silly mood today.
We love it.
Kind of weird.
We love